Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will apply what we have learned so far to three real-world problems: extracting product codes from inventory data, finding valid dates, and pulling text from parentheses in notes. We will also talk about RegEx flags to make our job easier. In order to improve our understanding, let's start by RegEx flags. Python's RE module provides flags that modify how regular expressions behave, enhancing pattern matching flexibility. For example, you can use re.ignore case that enables case-insensitive matching, and there is also re.multiline that treats each line as a separate string for start or end anchors. So you don't have to deal with your pattern, you just put a flag and it takes care of the rest. But how you can use them? You can use them as optional arguments in functions like re.compile, re.search, re.match, etc. to modify regular expression behavior. An example, you can use it like re.search, open parenthesis, pattern, comma, string, comma, your flags, and close parenthesis. Let's see which flags we have in short. So I have provided the flag, its shorthand explanation, and its example. Let's start by re.ignore case. It makes pattern matching case insensitive. That means it will match uppercase and lowercase letters equally. Even if you type, in example, cat as a row string in lowercase, it matches both uppercase ones and lowercase ones. Another one is multiline. It treats each line as a separate string, so caret and dollar match start or end of lines. Assume that you have a text like 123 new line 456 new line ABC. If you want to match lines starting with digit characters, you just have to use this pattern given with re.multiline flag. If you don't do that, it will just take the start of the string, so you won't be able to get them separately. re.all is another flag that makes dot match any character including new lines. By default, dot meta character excludes new lines, but if you use this flag, it will include them too. With re.verbose, you can also use white spaces and comments in patterns. It will help you to leave hints. In future, you might be able to return back and see what you have done before. re.ascii matches only ASCII characters, not Unicode ones. re.locale is another one, depends on the system locale, rarely used due to Unicode preference. re.unicode match Unicode characters, so you can match words like cafe and word which includes Unicode ones, which is default. And the last one we will see here is re.debug. It prints all debugging information about the compiled pattern, so it's more informative for the developers. We won't use all of them in this tutorial, but we might use the ones that are useful for real-world problems. Let's start practicing. So here comes our first problem. Assume that you are working with an e-commerce inventory dataset and need to extract product codes that follow a specific format. A three-letter category like ELE or CLT followed by a hyphen and the four-digit numbers. In example 1234. The code must be a standalone word and not preceded by a dollar sign. Example, as you can see in the text below, ELE-1234 is matched and CLT-9012 is matched. And one starting with dollar sign is a price since it should not match, and one with the fourth character in its letter part should not match too because it's invalid. You can pause the video now and try to solve it. I have shared the text in the description so you can copy and try to search your pattern. Now, if you are ready, let's see the solution. And let's craft our pattern. In order to start, let's first inspect. The most important thing here is it should not start with a dollar sign or another character like letters, digits, or underscores, except that it should only include three letters at the beginning. So we can use a negative look behind that skips codes after letters, digits, underscores, or dollar signs. So let's create a negative look behind. If you remember, question mark followed by less than symbol and an exclamation mark to make it negative. Now let's create our custom character class as any words. If you remember, covers most of the things, and a dollar sign. We are done with this one. Now we should create a condition. It includes only 3 letters. So before these 3 letters, no any other character. Let's type. It should be letters, so what I'm going to use is a character class with uppercase A to uppercase Z. We will make sure that it only includes uppercase letters, but how many of them? So you can use curly braces to indicate that if you remember. I will use curly braces 3, exactly 3 of uppercase A to Z. Now it should be followed by exactly a hyphen, so you can use hyphen directly since it's not a meta character. We don't need to escape it with backslash. After that, you will get the numeric part, so we'll use backslash D, but only the ones have 4 digits. So I will type D with a curly brace together of exactly 4. But is it finished? Not, because it should not include another digit. So we can use a negative look ahead, something like this. Just after this group, just type question mark, exclamation mark, and backslash D. Since it's structured and only includes spaces after the digit, it will also exclude 5 digits or more. You can try it in example. Let's just copy it and make it something like this. And now we are done with our pattern. Now let's match equals re dot find either pattern in text. And we should use a flag here. Which flag is this? Please guess. It will be re dot multiline here. So we have completed it. Now let's traverse the match objects returned. So match in match, and after that print a formatted string match dot group 1. The second group now match dot group 2, and if we run this we will get ELE1234 and CLT9012. So it's reasonable since our aim was that. So it excluded invalid ones, especially the ones that start with dollar sign or with extra characters. Let's move to problem 2, a chat log. You are processing a customer support chat log and need to extract valid dates in the format month, day, and year that appear at the start of a line, but only if the year is between 2000 and 2025. It's to exclude invalid or feature years. As you can see the sample output below, it matches first date and third date in text but does not match the other ones. You can pause the video now, get the text in the description and try it out yourself. If you are ready, let's see its solution. We are extracting dates from here, so we should use a multi-line flag too. I will try to think according to this. Since we are handling multi-line strings, we can use anchors. So if you remember, there are anchors like caret or dollar sign. So now we are able to use it since we are going to match the start of a string. First, it should start with a month. So first, it should start with such a group that consists of only 2 digits valid month. So it should be between 1 and 12, and alternation here. So we will type 0, 1 to 9, 1 to 9, or 1, 0 to 2. So it's my first group and it's month. 0 followed by square brackets and inside it 1 to 9 matches months from 1 to 9. The pipe has alternation. It means or 1 followed by inside square brackets 0 to 2 match 10 to 12. This ensures the month is strictly between 1 and 12, excluding double zero or months greater than 12. For day, pattern should validate it's between 1 and 31, but it does not account for month-specific day limits. In example, April 31 is invalid, February 29 is valid only in leap years. You can create a full date validation system afterwards. So I will just only focus on the valid range. We'll use alternation again. So here another group, 0, 1 to 9, or 1 or 2, you can see it's a class combined with 0 to 9. So it will match 10 to 29 or 3 and 0 to 1. So it will match 30 or 31. Can close this group and do not forget it's a day and it's a month. So what should we put between them? A slash. Now only thing left is year. So you can just type another slash here and open parenthesis. Inside it, it's easier than we expect. If you remember, we were looking for years between 2000 and 2025. So type 20, the third digit should be between 0 and 2 and other one 0 to 5. But be careful, if there is a longer number here, it will also print it, so backslash b, so it will match until the year and it will start with month. So I think we are done. Let's use maths equals re dot find either pattern inside text with, of course, multi-line flag. So for match in maths print three groups together, let's create a formatted string like this. So match dot group 1 slash match dot group 2 slash match dot group 3. I think we are done. Let's run it. It prints only valid dates between 2000 and 2025 and excludes other ones. If you type an extra 3 here, let's see it, it excludes it too. So backslash b here works perfectly. So assume that you are analyzing a text document that includes meeting notes in example and need to extract text inside parentheses but only for non-nested cases. In example, your pattern should not match with outer inner here which is strike through but should match with normal parentheses that are not nested. You can get the text from the description and try it yourself. If you are ready, let's get started. So we will create our pattern for this. It is a bit more complex than what we actually think. So everyone, let's create our negative look behind for preventing nested parentheses. First, we should think about opening parentheses. So let's open parentheses. This is a negative look behind, not a group. Do not get confused. A question mark, less than, exclamation mark, and an opening parenthesis we should type, but do not forget to escape it with backslash because it's a meta character. And delete this one. Okay. So what's next? So backslash parenthesis and another backslash parenthesis here. So this will be the thing we are looking for. Inside it, we have to prevent another parenthesis content. So we can use a group here. It's a group, be careful, since we have not escaped it. And a character class that excludes parentheses, both opening and closing. We are inside square brackets, so we don't need to escape them, and 0 or more. So this expression is for non-nested parentheses to extract them from the text. And after that, we should also make sure is not followed by a closing parenthesis. We should create a negative look ahead, so we will make sure it's not followed by a closing parenthesis. Let's create our negative look ahead. We should escape it just like the one at the beginning. So it's a closing parenthesis and I will type it. I think our pattern is okay. I will use re dot find either with this pattern text, of course with a re dot multiline flag. So for match in match print formatted string match dot group 1. So you can see it prints note, urgent, action, review, and task done, but not this one. So it avoided nested parentheses for this example. Let's make it something like this and run it again. It still excludes it, so our pattern is very robust. And that's it for part 5. We fixed our patterns to extract product code states and non-nested parentheses. We have reached the end of our Python regex adventure, but this is not the end, it's just the beginning. You should keep practicing on websites like regex101.com and try more complex patterns. Try combining everything we have learned when practicing so you will improve your skills further. If you loved this series, hit that like button, subscribe to support us, and do not miss out next tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you later.